Well, it's about as back and forth of a hockey game as we could see here tonight, but the boys battled back a resilient win here tonight. Just a reaction to picking up the W here tonight after being down late in the third.
I was very happy with the way we played in the third period. I thought our execution in the first period was strong. I thought our defensive play and defensive focus wasn't there for 2 periods, and I thought it wasn't there for either team. I thought it was a lot of back and forth. It was probably fun for the fans to watch, but from us on the bench, we want to be more structurally sound than that on the defensive side. So I thought we played that in the third period. I thought the game settled in the third period, and it was more, I think, the type of game that we want to play. And their goalie made some big saves there, and we stuck with it. We were finally able to crack through there. When we pulled Daniel, and then to get that last goal there with a second left.
What was the reaction on the bench with just about a second left, scoring that game-winning goal?
I think the same reaction you'd have in overtime, except they can't clear out the bench. It was the same type of feeling, to get that late. The guys, I think it did say a lot the way we played in the third period, and that's what we talked about in between. These guys, we want them to show that kind of that growth and that maturity throughout the year, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think a game like that, especially when they score the go-ahead goal when they did in the third. I think if we go back a month, I think we really would have struggled with that. I think we would have had guys probably trying to do too much or gripping the sticks too tight, and I like the way that we just stuck with it right to the very end. I like the way that we came out and played in the third period overall. So it says a lot about this group. I think that win says a lot about this group and the way that we stuck, that these guys stuck together on the ice.
Some grinded-out goals here tonight. Jake Jaremko with a 3-point night. His individual efforts mixed up, obviously, with a lot of other players on the team. But how important was Jaremko's effort specifically here tonight in getting the win?
I thought he did a great job, and I thought his line did a great job. I thought JJ he was quicker to shoot. I thought he was moving his feet there. So I thought it was a strong effort by that line. And, I think Egla and Cristiano, they both Cristiano Versich both played on that a little bit at different times. We had a little bit of a shorter bench there later in the game. And, I thought both of those guys actually did a good job, just kind of mixing them in, mixing some different guys, mixing up the line combinations. I was happy with the guys responded, and just kind of had that approach whoever we're out there with. We're going to go out there and play the type of game that we want to play.
So big win here tonight. Tomorrow you guys close out at 3-3. Third game of the weekend for the Steel, also third game of the weekend for the Lancers. What's the main message to the team heading into the final game of the weekend?
We're going into this game's big for us. We know we're out of the playoffs at this point. We're looking at it 5-game sets. Tomorrow night, is in this 5-game set. This is game 5, so we're going to play it like that. That's the approach I hope that these guys take. It's the approach that we've been taking for the last month, and I expect them to go into this with a game 5 mentality. These are our playoffs right now. We know that this season's going to end a week from Sunday. We expect that we play every game like a playoff game.
All right, thanks.